Oh, you want to set it off?
It's the teeth, no medicine. Yeah.
Since I've never changed the batteries in this voice recorder, I can't do it at a minute's notice. Thank you.
Now we know.
Can you turn on one of the other flashlights in the room, please?
Thank you. Mine went on.
Thank
Turn
you.
mine off.
Thank you so much.
We're here for the night and staying in the lighthouse, most of us, and we thought we'd come in here and just chat with you for a few minutes if you don't mind. Is it okay with you that we're here? If it is, can you turn the flashlight off, please?
That must be the water hitting down there funny. Can you hear that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
sounds like someone walking down the stairs.
Yeah.
We traveled a long way. We really would like to talk to you. Can you shut off the light for me, please? There's a lot of people in this room that traveled probably 1,000 miles between all of us.
Whose turn is it? Did you go, Sandy?
Cindy, are you done?
You didn't say pass.
I didn't know I was first.
Well, Keith went, then you went.
Okay, pass. Sorry.
Pressure. Okay, let's think.
You had all that time to think.
I'm gonna ask more questions. You always ask a lot of questions.
No, too late. You already said
I
pass.
asked. Could you please shut the flashlight off? I might have a question rattling around in my head. Are you a man? Can you shut the flashlight off if you're a man?
I could so totally sleep in this room with the water and everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You'd go to sleep like that.
oh yeah.
Thank you.
This is an awesome room.
Mm-hmm.
Are you married? Can we put the flashlight on if you're married?
Let's not forget her in the morning. She's still down here sleeping.
Did you die out here on the island?
Thank you. I'm gonna get on Facebook tomorrow and claim this room for next time.
Pass.
Is there more than one of you here with us right now? If there is, can you turn off the flashlight? What is that going by outside?
It's like a barge or something.
Yeah, it's got a big light on top.
There's like
A little
colors or
star.
something. I don't know, what am I seeing?
It's a barge.
I was seeing pictures and there used to be a big bell outside this room, or actually was it right where this room is, or next to this room? Were you here when that bell was out there? Were you an innkeeper here, or lighthouse keeper? Yes.
Why do you stay in this room? I know it's the nicest room, but in your time, this was probably where they had the foghorn. Did they have the foghorn in this room? Did you turn off the light if it was?
I swear I was hearing voices. It's the water.
Pass.
Now, I have a gray box on the floor in front of me that you can go near it or touch and it should light up. It'll show all different colors. Can you try to do that for me? Thank you.
You know what's funny? I haven't heard that noise that sounded like they were coming down steps since we heard that. Have you?
No.
I didn't.
Isn't it interesting?
Somebody in the room, could you shut off my flashlight, please? Thank you. Pass.
Anyone in the room, did you, live here while you worked in the foghorn room? And how long were you here for? Did you say something?
No,
Nope.
no.
I thought he did. I thought he said something whispered. I heard a whispering.
Nope, I didn't say a thing.
Just before I said the last sentence, I thought I heard someone whispering.
Nice. Wasn't me?
If I heard whispering, I thought it was one of my ghost hunter people in here whispering. Can you whisper again, please? Or can you turn the light on in front of me on the floor, if that was you, please? Well, anyway, well, thank you. Pass.
That's the waves right now from that barge.
Yeah.
Nice. I only know the name of a few people who've lived here. I know there was a, Charles Curtis, who was the lighthouse keeper here for many years with his family, and we've seen pictures of him. Are you Mr. Curtis? If you are, could you turn the light off, please? I have, next to that flashlight, I have a recorder. If you speak loudly into the recorder and tell me your name, then I'll be able to listen to it and know who was here with us. It'd be nice, I think we all would like to know who we're talking to. Would you do that for me?
Pass.
Oh, me, oh, my. Okay. Were you here when they built the bridge? How long did it take them to build the bridge? Were you here during the hurricane of '38? I don't know how far back you go. Do you remember the sinking of the Titanic? Would you be surprised to know that this is the 100th year anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic? The flashlight just go on?
Oh, that mine did.
Yep.
Thank you for turning that on.
I'm sure that was big news in the day.
Pass. Why is it this room that you picked to stay in? Is this a quiet room?
Glass.
Pass.
Do you know how many people are in this room?
Light just went on.
I say there are 6 people in this room. If there are 6 people in this room, can you shut off the light, please?
I just want to see pretty lights.
Oh, okay.
No, I've got it set. If they touch that, it goes off. You have to have it happen, but I'm always hopeful.
Are there more than one spirit in this room? Can you shut off the light or turn on one of the lights, please? Thank you. Right. Okay, pass.
Are you happy sticking around here still?
Yes.
Oh, thank
Thank
you. Pass.
Is your wife here with you? If she's on the island with you, could you turn one of the flashlights off, please? Thank you. Did you have a large family? With several children? When you retired as keeper, did you go back to the mainland for a while? Or did you stay here on the island? Yes, Johnny, it works.
I was trying to shift. I'm not comfortable. And it's all about me.
Yes.
Keep thinking that.
I was waiting for somebody to say something. I put it out there, you know.
I have to be nice to you, it's, we have to share a bed.
It's all out of love, Joni.
I know.
The deepest kind of love.
I wouldn't have thrown it out there.
A love that dare not speak its name.
Do you ever want to, like, in the middle of a really scary movie, be the one that screams or something, you know, just like when it gets a really tense moment, you go, ah!
Yeah.
And I always get that urge. So I may do that in the middle of the night.
You're gonna see Sandy shoot straight up in bed.
You
Yeah.
wanna see how fast I can move? That'll do it.
She might start throwing punches.
Yeah, that's true.
No doubt, I'll just sleep through it and the snoring will drown out the screaming. I should have brought earplugs for you.
I was married for
Yes.
a long time. I can sleep through anything.
Oh, someone concurred. That's funny. I just discovered, I should explain, I just discovered recently, when I was listening to my recorder here, I was playing it back, I put it on to record during the night when I was sleeping, and I had to listen to myself snore for 4 hours. Not pleasant.
You know, I've slept in the same room with you several times, and I've never, a very soft snore, it's not like, you know, not be real manly.
It was a very ladylike, delicate snore.
Not like that snore. We went to, what was it, the Houghton? And we had the really crappy room, and it was like 4 a.m. before we get back to the room, and we're laying there, and all of a sudden the person, their bed must have been right up against our wall. And this person was snoring so loud, and it was just so funny, and we both got the giggles, and we couldn't stop laughing.
It was a funny night. The room was the worst room.
Oh yeah, that was, Cindy pulled back the covers, and there was like, I don't know, blood spots and
Oh, nice.
a
Yellow
big yellow
stains.
spot, and there's
Yeah.
something kind of waxy.
White and crusty.
Waxy.
She was picking at it with her fingernail. I'm like, you may not want to do that.
Yeah, you maybe want to wear rubber gloves.
I wanted to wear a rubber suit just to lie in bed.
And then I
Ew.
couldn't stop laughing. It was,
It was funny. I mean, we were so tired that we were,
oh yeah,
we didn't stop laughing.
yeah, oh yeah. It was,
And then every time that person next door
would
snored,
snore.
then the wall would rattle.
Oh my word.
Then checking out the next day, didn't we see a woman
A
come
woman
out
and
of
a
it?
dog come out of there. I'm like, I wonder who was snoring, the woman or the dog. It was definitely a sound. You just pictured this like 300-pound man, you know, with a big beer belly come out, can of beer in his hand, you know.
Did they charge you for that room?
Oh, yes.
They did, what did
Did
they
you get your
charge
money
you?
back?
Not yet. I'm still working on it.
Well,
My
you
charge
should
for
room
mine was
either.
113.
120.
120 for that crappy room.
If I paid 120 for that, I would have.
It was horrible, we checked for bed bugs, oh, it was horrible.
I would have been yelling at someone in the middle of the night.
Well, that's the thing. I was so tired.
Yeah.
It was fine in the morning when we got back. And I couldn't, when I complained the next morning to the manager, who is only reachable by phone, the first thing he said, well, why didn't you call me and I would have given you a different room? Well, first of all, it was 5 in the morning and I was too tired.
God only knows how many
And we had a
days.
different room, it was just as bad, so. hello.
That's it, and you're going to give me a different room and it's gonna be better? Why didn't you give me that room first, you know?
I had plaid sheets, so I was okay. If there was something there, I couldn't see it. Although we did look under the mattress, make sure there's no residue from bed bugs.
Oh.
I actually had that happen at the Hershey Hotel, Hershey, Pennsylvania. They're on a business trip, and there was a big grooming expo, so I had a room with 2 beds, so I offered one of the local groomers to come, and she brought her friend. And we turned off the lights, and all of a sudden, one of them screams, turns the light on, flips back the covers, and all these little bugs go scurrying.
Oh,
It was awful, and I didn't even know what a bed bug was. That was before the whole thing of bed bugs.
that makes me itchy just thinking of that.
Oh, so, you know, I took a picture of it, you know, so we'd have proof, and then went on to the internet to try to figure out what it was, and it was like, oh my God, they look like ticks with long legs, and they run really fast.
They're disgusting. I was checking my bed when we stayed at the hotel near the rolling hills. I was checking one of the corners of my bed before I went to bed.
Kind of makes me want to get with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many greedies.
We have to tell you that the rooms here are all lovely. This is, Joni and I have, and Keith, yeah, it's our second time here, and it's just so pleasant to be here. It's wonderful, thank you.
Well, whoever keeps setting my lid off, I keep feeling their presence. I think after you asked one of your last questions, I felt something go right over my head. Like, you know, it was the one where you asked about the wife. I felt its strong presence go right over my head. I was like, wow.
Sometimes we'll break the session and have this conversation. I did this on purpose because it lightens the mood with us, and I think it sends out just a little bit